I'm a journalist and a storyteller at heart. And I remember hearing a quote from a photographer, and he was talking about the Renaissance and painters. Before you got to painting, usually you had 6 months to prep the colors. Maybe that's what happened during my first couple of trips here. Maybe that was, first trip I was just mixing colors. So I came down here and started figuring things out. And then you had another 6 months maybe when you were just preparing your canvas. And it takes time. It's not something you do overnight. And that's building those local connections, that's cultivating that community, that's creating the base for realizing your artistic vision. Now these guys show up and the canvas has been prepared, we've got the colors ready, and then now we're here to paint.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, dude?
How much? You good?
Yeah, good to see you guys here. Welcome.
Hey.
Welcome, man.
Good.
Yeah. How you doing?
Hey, man. How are you?
Good to see you.
So that's your hometown, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Heureux comme des papes. A few next days will be good, no?
Honestly, when I refresh different forecasts, it changes 3 times a day.
Okay, really?
So it's really until it's 48 hours out, it doesn't really seem that locked in. But then once you get to 48 hours out, it's pretty much locked in, it feels like, because there's nothing between the ocean and here.
Okay.
Basically, so it's once you see a weather window approaching or once the storm approaches, there's nothing that's gonna divert it. It's it's coming regardless, so.
C'est magnifique. Bon, ce qui est bien, c'est qu'on a déjà vraiment de la neige quand même. Tout est blanc.
Ah, ça doit être dément, ce qui est la première partie en haut là.
Le haut, là.
Ça doit être lunaire.
Je pense que ça fait une contrepente qui plonge.
Le plus haut possible sous le sommet.
Ouais. À droite.
Ouais.
T'as la niche.
Ouais.
T'as vu la ramp. Ouais. La maxi ramp. Elle est expo celle-là. Et elle a place que pour les monoskis là-bas. Je pense qu'on va halluciner de la taille des montagnes. En fait.
Pourquoi ?
Parce qu'on est à plus de 20 là, on est à plus de 20 bornes des montagnes là-bas, du Toré par exemple. Et quand tu regardes à la jumelle, ça a l'air quand même relativement grand, quoi, gigantesque. Tu compares les parois, la montagne, au sérac et aux crevasses qu'il peut y avoir en bas, c'est pas marrant.
Ah, c'est immense.
Aurel and Vivian and Jules are incredible skiers. And I think a big part of it, it's the vision.
Tu vois une ligne, un truc de faiblesse là. Clac.
D'accord.
Et après tu rejoindrais la moraine. Et on rentre par la moraine.
D'accord.
They've got an incredible skill set, but because of that skill set and their experience, they just see things that I don't think many people see as ski line. And to be able to be there and document it will be an awesome experience.
That's ever been skied before?
I don't think so. I've chatted with a few local friends about it, but I don't believe anyone has skied it before.
Wow. It's so beautiful. Demain, on part pour les projets qui nous font tant rêver depuis des années. Et en fait, en ski, ça reste un des derniers massifs et des derniers lieux sur Terre, finalement, où le ski reste quand même relativement inconnu et d'aller découvrir de nouvelles lignes, ou en tout cas d'aller voir si des lignes peuvent skier. Et en plus d'être dans un massif et dans une démarche un petit peu de bon bah, est-ce que ça fait pas, on verra sur place, bah c'est hyper excitant en fait.
As a journalist, you learn that you can't set out with a lot of expectations for a story. You show up and then you see what happens. It's not something you plan out, you live it, and that's, you know, like gonzo journalism, right? You're just in it, and that helps you tell the story. But you're not the story.
Est-ce que ça passe à ski ou...
En tout cas, si ça passe pas, il y a un méga bec à droite.
Ouais.
On peut mettre un peu la corde, taper un peu les pieds là-dedans.
Chaussée en face là-bas.
Et ça sera superbe. Là-bas, on peut faire un petit relais pour sécuriser. Non,
C'est de toute beauté.
c'est très joli.
En fait, dessous c'est neige dure. Hein.
Ouais, c'est neige dure.
Ah,
Voilà mon lapin.
parfait.
Ok les gars, vous en êtes où alors? Vous faites quoi? J'entends qu'il y a le mauvais qui arrive.
On est dans la partie haute, c'est court, mais en fait la météo a vraiment beaucoup changé. On sait pas trop dans quoi on s'engage.
C'est limite ça, hein? Ouais, je pense. Hein. C'est un peu limite finalement.
Beaucoup de vent, la neige elle rentre beaucoup dans le couloir. Du coup, on décide de remonter.
Ok les gars, bien reçu. Redescendez bien. J'espère que ça va aller. Je vous retrouve en bas de l'autre côté.
Ouais, bravo.
Merci les gars.
Oh,
Bien.
ouais.
C'est bien, très bonne décision. Bien joué.
Skiing in Chaltén goes so far beyond the terrain. People really listen to the mountains here. It's that natural rhythm. You don't fight the weather, you live with it. You embrace it. And that's really tough on elite athletes. Elite level athletes excel when wind is in your face and you're climbing really hard and it's just you and the elements. And then when you're sitting here just twiddling your thumbs for 10 days, like, that's hard. Then you start going, what the hell am I doing here? When I first came down here to Chalten, I was writing a story for a magazine. It was really important to me that I came down for 3 months to write that story. And it's really hard to pitch anyone coming down for 3 months to do a story. No one wants to pay you for that. So I did it by myself. I was like, I'll front the cost. It's important to me that I'm here for a duration that people understand. I'm here because I want to learn. I want to be invested in the community. I want to be part of it. And not just get my story done and, you know, get out of town after like a couple of weeks, right? Like that's not the purpose. And so coming back now with a big project, with a big crew, with a bunch of foreigners, let's make sure there's a real story behind it. Let's make sure we highlight the culture. Let's make sure we're connected to the community and the land, and that it's not just you come, you ski, you leave like modern day conquistadors. ¿Cómo estás, Max? Muy bien, ¿vos?
Adelante.
¿Todo bien?
Hola.
¿Cómo está? Matt.
Oren, nice to meet you.
Gusto. A lot of snow looks like next week.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, looks like a lot. Like it looks like a meter and a half at like 2,500
It'll
meters.
probably be less when it gets here.
Yeah, or if the wind just gets rid of all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are the ski pioneer here.
Yeah. Yeah, he says the Godfather.
Yeah. Yeah, the godfather of skiing here. As I put it back in the magazine article, and it's stuck ever since. You started skiing here in 97?
And you were alone?
Yeah. Yeah, the first year there was nobody here that was skis. Well, now there's like 2,000 people in town that live here. And I don't know how many ski, maybe 40 or 50? That's not very much.
It's the opposite about Chamonix. Like in Cham, for years, there is so many people. There is a lot of skiers, a lot of good skiers.
Yeah, I think it's interesting for people to come. And, I mean, there's a lot of things to do, you know? There's a lot. And if you want to walk a lot and you have good luck with the weather, there's tons of lines. So yeah, I guess if people start skiing them little by little, it's interesting. If somebody comes and does a cool line, good for them, you know? But yeah, I don't have like that romantic view of, oh, I was the pioneer, and now people are coming to do really cool things that I wasn't able to do. Oh, that's so fantastic. No, and I don't know. Somebody comes and skis some crazy line, it's like, well, that's pretty cool, you know, but it doesn't really affect me.
Yeah. Don't care.
I don't care.
Super pure way right now, the best style, straight from town, door to door. They climbed they freed North Face. Yeah.
On the right, it's Adela.
Yep, you start Adela Sur.
On est encore pas là. Ah, je vois juste le sommet là. Regarde, il sort le sommet là.
Wow.
Oh, papa. Holy shit.
Pretty sick to be in a totally new spot out here. Never been in this valley, and oh, it's sick.
Putain, comme je suis un skier, mon gars. C'est comme si tu rêves d'un truc toutes les nuits pendant des années et d'un coup t'es plongé dans la réalité dedans, tu vois. Et que c'est encore mieux que ce que tu imaginais.
T'as les codes.
Fais gaffe, Aurel.
I can follow these guys documenting potential first descents. That allows me to have a very real insight. There's an opportunity to really deliver this immersive experience documenting the history going down in El Chaltén.
T'as dit quoi alors? Oh le wall!
Mais
j'ai pas envie que la journée elle s'arrête. T'as envie de continuer tous les faire, t'es pam.
Hola, amigo.
Alors, bravi!
Madone!
Estamos en casa.
yes!
C'est du ski ça, hein?
Yeah, I was like, Some of the best snow I've ever skied in my life.
Yeah.
In the west face
No.
of the Fitz Roy.
Where apparently there's no good snow there.
There is no snow.
No snow, it's all windblown ice.
Yeah.
Whether they're climbing, they're skiing, everyone's psyched on these kind of windows, you know, and the whole town, like, everyone gets psyched on this, and like, I think the town feeds off that energy. And at the same time, because they're all doing that, when they come back, everyone has that same like fulfilled soul, I guess, where, you know, they're like, oh, like I got what I needed out there in the mountains. Now let's chill, you know, now let's have an asado, you know, everyone's coming back. Everyone's just like psyched to, you know, share about their experiences. And yeah, I think that that's just the culture of Chalten here.
With a style and fashion, el ritmo del flamenco is heard to Japan. Embalaje de la flauta en banana for fun. Es una vida loca, keep chasing the sun. Oh, Juanito, Juanito, Juanito. Juanito, Juanito, Juanito. Guitarra.
These natural ebbs and flows, that fuels my artistic process. And so I feel really in sync with it, in rhythm, artistically, creatively. My motivation for photography is so driven by that flow, that natural order. That brings me back here year after year.
One is the kind who walks on one leg. One love, one heart, one.
Dimanche 1er octobre, passage de la perturbation avec de la neige et surtout beaucoup de vent.
Otra vez, guitarra.
Lundi 2, un peu des éclaircies le matin, mais rapidement de la neige avec du vent de nord. Ensuite, succession d'importantes perturbations avec bien sûr beaucoup de vent.
Ferait mieux d'aller grimper en haut là.
Ah, putain, mais j'étais nul là.
Je vais essayer de prendre la route.
Allez, là-haut, c'est là-haut.
I feel that at the beginning when you guys came here, you were kind of uptight, you know? And so I felt weird about going in the mountains with you guys.
Allez, super mon gars. Attends, t'es bon là.
You know, in the beginning it was like, oh, we're making a movie, we're coming in with a shield, you know? And then after you were here for a little more longer and you started to become relaxed and see how things work, then it became better, you know? And now it's like, oh, things flow. Let things flow, and that makes life a lot easier and everything much better, you know?
Il y a encore plein de barres là, les gars. Allez, one. Je te barre.
I'll take a few.
Les marches de l'enfer.
Il est midi.
Il est midi déjà?
Midi là?
Non.
11h57.
Oh. Ouais, tu vois, ça fait déjà 1h30 qu'on marche. Hein.
Ouais, mais moi j'allais dire, ça fait seulement 1h30, j'ai l'impression.
Plus 4 heures, allez hein.
But one thing that unites everybody that skis here is the fact that you have to walk a lot, you know? And the things that make it more committing to ski in these ranges is any rescue that has to be done will be done by foot. And the accesses are very hard and complicated to get somebody out that's hurt. And it's like my motivation has gone down quite a bit, you know, over the years.
Do you have an update about the weather? Told about 60 kilometers wind.
60?
Okay. 60.
And now, what did he say? How
For
much
now,
wind?
for today, we're seeing snow on 50 kilometers.
Between 11 and like 3, it was a little less. But it didn't really show 60, it showed a little less. But she probably knows better.
Moi, dans l'esprit, le Domo Bianco, ça me plaît bien parce que c'est un sommet, c'est un peu plus cool, quelque part, normalement, sur le papier. Parce qu'en fait, on l'a pas vu, la montagne.
Ouais. Je pense qu'il y a vraiment du chemin avant d'aller prendre des décisions là-bas. Il y a plein de choses à prendre en compte avant.
Pour moi, pour optimiser les chances de faire quelque chose aujourd'hui, faut peut-être mieux aller par là-bas. Alors par contre, on voit même pas où ça skie. Hein. Autant c'est full glace derrière. Hein. Ouais. Bon là, peut-être, on va moins faire les rigolos là. C'est peut-être un peu des dalles. Là, on viendrait de là.
Voilà,
tu vois, on reste en fait à la partie haute.
Il faut vraiment longer, ouais, voilà, vous longez tout ça. Voilà. Voilà.
Mon gars, si ça veut, ça sort au sommet. En haut, la rampe, c'est de la neige.
Ça connecte, ouais. Ça veut sortir au sommet si ça veut faire.
Moi, j'y crois. On part light et on se met violence, quoi.
On est parti à 3h ce matin. Et je sais pas, il est peut-être 10h du matin. Et on attaque seulement le bas de la ligne. Le pilier de malade, quoi.
You didn't want to join them this morning?
Up there?
Yeah.
No. Looks like a pretty scary line, huh? I think it's really interesting, you know? I mean, it's a whole different way to look at it. It's really cool. Like, normally I would do lines that are much easier and not so exposed, right? But these guys are really out there doing crazy things, huh?
The places that these guys are looking to ski are truly some of the most exposed potential ski descents in the world. These are ramps that are free hanging in an entire sea of granite, right? This is a thin ribbon just painted across a wall of granite. It's a very fine line to dance across.
Une bonne trace. Ça, la descente, hop, on met juste les skis dedans.
Oh le sun, regarde derrière.
Oh là là. Waouh.
bien. On chausse, on se casse. On chausse, on se casse. Ça va. Je galère un peu. Recule un peu, moi je suis un peu plus loin.
All three of them are into the cracks. One of the cracks is. It's like if you were gonna ski between El Cap and Half Dome. And there was a thin little ribbon of questionable snow in between.
Bleu métal. Hola! La ligne de fou.
Yeah, Max! Voilà.
Good job.
Thanks, man. Yeah, my God! With all the glaciers, seracs, and different color of granite, it was like a painting, you know, it was unreal. That was the gift of Patagonia. Crazy.
It's very interesting to see people come, you know, with new vision of how to find lines and look at the mountains a different way. Having people come with this new energy is actually, it's quite interesting, you know, because it like kind of helps revive the interest in myself. is to try and go ski a mountain called Cerro Ñato, and it's a mountain that I've been looking at for many, many years. And it's pretty big and intimidating. So now I have this opportunity to go with these guys who are much above my level, right?
On voit une plaque. Il y a une plaque sur les séracs. Je vois un sérac qui est tombé.
Il y a une rimée, 2 rimées sûres. Après, tu arrives au-dessus des séracs, il y a des crevasses. Ouais, moi, il y a quand même pas mal de voyants rouges pour moi. Après, et on va se mettre baston pour monter, c'est sûr et certain.
What do you think, Max? Are you agree with that?
Getting through up there is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Due to the crevasses,
Yeah.
séracs, and
We have to
everything.
cross maybe 5 or 6 crevasses.
And that's the problem.
For me, I think it's maybe not the good day to climb this mountain.
Yeah, it looks pretty scary. To be able to ski with those guys would have been really cool. But the mountain's gonna be there, and that's okay. If you never do it, there's always other things to do anyways.
I'm glad they can ski all these lines that they've dreamed of, but also, like, for me, you know, it's like, okay, like, you know, how do we give back? What do we do? Where's the local connection? And for them to give some motivation to the godfather of skiing here, man, that's like, what better way to kind of, you know, put some energy back into the ski community here.
Tant que t'es pas là, tu souffles pas, quoi. Enfin, c'est une longue journée.
Là, c'est un peu les derniers tiers.
Non, pas du sommet par contre. Hein, ça
Non,
va
non.
au mieux de là, quoi.
Ouais.
De loin, de face, ça paraît hyper raide. Hein.
Ouais.
Et puis ça paraît, bon, de toute façon, exposé. Ça, c'est pas que ça paraît, c'est que ça l'est.
C'est expo.
C'est vraiment exposé.
Bah là, on est face au goal ultime, Patagon, quoi.
Bien. Ça a de la gueule, hein.
Bah c'est bien, hein. C'est beau. Ça a l'air d'être le moment d'aller voir, en tout cas. Hein.
Bah ouais.
Ça, y a pas de doute, hein.
Je me mets dedans là, parce que le plan c'est d'essayer d'aller voir à la Pointe-Snow, la rampe. Du coup là c'est du vrai ski de montagne, c'est du ski aérien, c'est du ski où on va skier plus doucement. Donc du coup je prends un ski un peu plus court, qui tourne plus vite. Et puis je me prépare quoi. Mais ouais, non, bah ouais, là, c'est plus sérieux. Là.
I see that line more for climbing than for skiing, right? I have climbed it. And yes, when you're climbing it, you know, you look around in the snow and say, oh, I could probably ski this. But then, you know, there's a couple spots that are really, really tight, and it's like, nah, I don't want to go through that stress.
The Willens-Cochran ramp was climbed quite early in the overall arc of climbing within Patagonia. But as a ski descent, when Andreas Franzen first skied it, it was visionary.
Franzen transformed it into like an emblematic Patagonian line. Before him, I don't know, people would joke about it, but I don't think most people have even thought about it.
C'est incroyable. C'est incroyable.
Si on a la chance de skier ça, bah... c'est pas si simple.
Là-haut là.
Si simple. Ouais. Ouais, je pense pas si simple.
C'est béton.
Moi, ça va être printemps quoi.
Moi ça me bosse c'est le printemps. Tu regardais? Bah si, on voit rien, non? Ouais. Ouais, je te fais confiance. Tous les toilettes. On va mettre là-bas. J'ai eu un peu la caque quand tu arrives en dessous, que tu vois la ligne et tout là. Tu prends un peu la caque. Et puis en fait quand tu la vois pas ça va. Donc là je fais de mon mieux pour pas la regarder. Non et puis en fait petit à petit, doucement, tu te mets dedans. Qu'est-ce que t'en penses toi?
Je pense que c'est pas simple. Je pense qu'il y a déjà l'arrimée, ça c'est déjà un truc. Et après moi là-bas, j'y vois tout côté.
Ah ouais. Allez, je te suis, mon gars. Allez, bonne marche de pied, ouais, joli. Ah, c'est compact, ça tient bien. Allez. Ouais, joli, Lise. Vraiment. Magnifique.
Je vais peut-être essayer de passer direct la deuxième. Hein.
Ouais.
They're cruising right now. I don't know if I ever really pictured that I would be here, like, documenting someone skiing it, because I frankly wasn't sure it was ever gonna get repeated,
Migo, hein. Dream big, hein. La partie basse, elle est ultra raide.
Je sais pas ce que c'est ça là, mais j'ai rarement vu, j'avais vu aussi raide. Hein. Méga raide. Hein.
C'est raide là. La rampe du bas, elle est vraiment raide. Pas beaucoup de points là, hein.
Ah, il y a le relais en haut là.
Ouais.
The steep skier has to feel so connected to their environment that they can trust that despite the incredible amount of exposure beneath them, that every turn will be precise and every turn will be perfect. I think the beauty is in the way that you are dancing with the line.
C'est l'envie. Bon les gars, bravo. Bon. Ça va être bon maintenant. Il n'y a plus qu'à.
Extrêmement sérieux l'affaire. Extrêmement sérieux, mais on va y aller doucement.
Gentiment.
Ah oui, doucement.
Tout doux.
Très doucement.
Safe, safe, safe. Hein.
Tranquille, tranquille.
Chifou Max?
Allez, petit Gifou mix.
Ah, allez, j'attaque. J'attaque, mon
bon,
gars.
il attaque.
Ok les gars, je suis prêt.
Bon, mes amigos, on en profite, hein.
Ouais.
Tranquille. Allez, mon Jules.
Allez. Oui, magnifique. Bonne neige.
Ça veut monter les watts, hein.
Pioche. Allez. On bétonne, mon pote, il y a plus de 1000 mètres de vide. Alors, joue pas au con. Joue pas au con. Ça sert à rien de jouer au con. Oh, culada. Hop, lâchez.
Qu'est-ce que t'en penses, toi, mon vive?
Je suis parfait.
C'est
Je
bon?
vais aller dans sa trace.
Parfait.
Je skie dans sa trace. Là, tranquille, ça me va bien.
Allez, joli. Super. Super.
In steep skiing, you can't afford to miss a turn. Everything has to be so precise. There's very, very little margin for error.
Bravo, mon vive. Tranquille, mon vive, ouais, super. Énorme. Énorme.
Bien mon ami, bravo. Tranquille là. Lâche avec toi.
Mets-toi dessus de moi.
Bien là.
Ah ouais, c'est raide là. Tranquille. Regarde, un peu de glace, pas terrible. Des changements de neige là. Ouais, j'ai serré le cul, mec.
Allez, super les gars. Hop là.
Bravo.
Ça va bien.
Oh, qu'est-ce que t'as?
J'ai mal au dos.
Zoupa. Ah.
Super bon en bas là.
Youhou! Allez, fais-toi plaisir mon vive. Merci d'être là. Fais-toi plaisir.
Joli. Super. Ah, le dernier virage, c'était du pur plaisir, man. Oh putain. Ah, petite glace là.
J'ai envie de chialer mon gars. Merci mon gars.
Oh, merci beaucoup.
Putain. Ah, je saurais pas aller là sans vous, hein. Oh.
Plié.
Je sais pas si j'aurais envie de reskier un truc comme ça 2 fois dans ma vie.
Mal aux jambes.
Holy shit. Oh my fuck yeah, dude.
Oh my god. Amigo.
Pour moi, c'est la ligne la plus extrême au monde. Moi, j'aurais pas été avec eux, j'y allais pas. Non, non, enfin, pour moi, il n'y a pas de comparable. Hein. Il n'y en a pas là. Ici,
C'est du ski en paroi granitique.
ouais, c'était ce qu'on disait. Quand tu faisais la longueur, quand tu faisais la longueur, on disait on fait du ski en big wall.
Ouais, du ski en big wall. Ouais, grave.
Thanks, Matthew. Ouais. Thank you, Matthew. You are super motivated, always the good word, always the right with the mate, always in front to do the track. No, thank you, Matthew.
I'm stoked to stoked to help facilitate that, you know. It's my little contribution to making something like this happen, so.
Nice
Big one. Good mentality. Yes, mon gars. Williams.
It goes.
Yep.
It's so special to be able to share a creative vision with people like that. Those guys, their lives revolve around this practice, this process. And within it, they're constantly creating and cultivating something beautiful. That's what artists do. I completely believe that these guys are, you know, painting the mountains. Now, like, we've seen their vision. What will that open up, you know? Like, what have they done that's then going to motivate some of the local kids here, you know? I'm just excited to keep cultivating my connection with the community here and just keep living and creating art down here.
Wow, this one is really special, huh?
Yeah.
Realize what kind of things we live together. Looking at for sure those pictures.
I'm stoked to hear that it resonates with you guys.
Thanks for that, Matt.